Aren't we lucky to still have them, you know?
What's that?
Aren't we still lucky to have them?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really both.
Is your mom okay?
Yeah, she is. And she was in bed for 3 days this past week.
So it's like up and down.
But she was sitting on the porch having tea when I left, looking at the garden.
Awesome.
That was a blessing.
I was asking my beloveds, but then I came here and I thought, where did we go to say that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's fine. And here's what you said.
What's that? All right, yeah. No rush.
Still very bad.
No rush.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you're that person, and I am that person who like rushes to go relax. Anyone do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just how it is sometimes. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you, airplane mode. It's not the worst day.
Grab yourself 2 blocks and a blanket. Any other props you want are perfectly fine. Are we familiar with that very famous sculpture by a band called Self-Made Man? So this torso of a big muscular European guy with the hammer picking away at the remaining material down below him, and he's emerging from it, self-made man. It's really beautiful sculpture. And I think there's maybe an important message there. And it's just not true. It's just not true. There's a lot we do, supposedly, as quote unquote independent people, and a lot we can do as independent people. But it just takes a little bit of getting beneath the surface to recognize there ain't no self-made. Everything arises in creation from relationship to everything else. Everything else. I was walking down the stairs to my car this morning, surrounded by a very full garden. I'm at the time of the year where I have to go through and prune and like take out so much biomass so that there's actually room for me to get in there, but also just room for plants to be able to thrive and not have to fight so much with other plants. And I fill up the whole compost bin practically because the garden is making itself in relationship to itself. There is no tomato plant without soil. There are no squashes coming from the flowers without bees. And there's no nothing at all without water. And I know we're on water restrictions, but I get around that by having a vegetable garden. There are no water restrictions on vegetable gardens. So, and it's so dry that there's absolutely no way that I could be producing anything without the water. But all it takes is a little bit of looking very, very deeply and realizing, oh yeah, I respond that way because my mom or my dad or my sister or my somebody, blah, blah, blah. When we are hurt in our lives, we reshape ourselves around the wound. We may Not, there are some people you can count on less than others. That's probably true. That's true in my life. But we don't do anything by ourselves. So let's play with that a little bit. In Buddhism, this is called interbeing. Basically made up a word, interbeing, which is an easier word than dependent co-arising, which is the word that existed prior to that. You don't exist without your ancestors. Nothing exists without the ocean. Nothing exists without outer space. Nothing exists without the sun. So have a seat, everyone, and close your eyes. And let your awareness drop in and down. And let yourself begin to see, feel, explore, experience, love the countless relationships that are just dancing right now within the body. The way the lungs are helping the blood. The way the heart is helping the lungs and the brain and every single cell of your body. And we're talking about whatever it is, 40, 50 trillion little beings, and even inside of themselves, relationships everywhere. The way the plants in this room right now are becoming part of your body. And the way that our own presence is supporting the practice of everyone here. I encourage you to offer a couple of breaths into your low back. Breathe slowly. And see if you can't feel that low back, kidney area gently move. Soften your jaw. See if you can find a slightly more elevated spine. You can literally imagine your spine like an elevator. And there's a little car in there, and it's just rising. Push button to the higher floors. It goes up, up, up. And at the top of your head, there's a giant flower. The base of the body, there are roots. Palms come together beautifully at the heart center. Big inhalation through the nose. Release that through the mouth. Do that again, please, India. Simple Om together. Bow your head down, touch your thumbs to your third eye point. And lift your head back. Okay, friends. We're going to cultivate our relationships to the sun and the moon. Cooling, fullness, water, And then warmth, metabolism, transformation. Take your right hand, please. Fold your first two fingers down. Bring your hand to your face, not your face to your hand. Inhale through both nostrils. And then plug the right nostril with your thumb and exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril and imagine a full moon coming up and lighting up your brain, coming into the body. And then exhale out the right nostril. Inhale, imagine bright, beautiful sun coming up the right nostril, again, lighting up your brain. And exhale out the left nostril. That would be run around. Repeat. Inhale, draw the full moon up into your brain. See it like a giant aura around your head. And exhale out the right nostril. Inhale up the right nostril. See a bright, full sun around your head. And exhale out the left. Okay, continue like this. Visualize the moon on the left side, in and out, and the sun on the right side. Ida and Pingala, cooling and heating channels in the body, in the subtle body. Inhale up the right. Exhale out the left. A couple more rounds. Breathe slowly with visualization. Notice that the act of simply breathing slowly and deeply already begins to calm the nervous system. It helps you to see the relationships in the body and all around everywhere, including the relationships to our nearest celestial bodies. Moon on the left, sun on the right. Finish the current round. Don't rush it. It terminates when you exhale through the left nostril. Okay. From here, everyone, take two fingers, place them on your face on either side of your nostrils, push into your skull, and then pull your fingers away from each other and spread your sinuses. Get a big old breath there, one or two of them. There we go. From there, everyone, start moving your spine around, your torso around. And go slowly enough to really wash, feel what is happening in your belly, on your skin. taught a cooking class on nopales yesterday. Nopales and tunas, which are the prickly pear fruits. And today I'm recognizing the mucilage. I don't know if you all have ever eaten this food, cactus petals. They have a lot of slime in them, like okra and aloe and some things like that. And it actually is really good for you in many ways. And one of the things I'm recognizing right now is that mucilage helps to produce the experience of smooth movement in the joints. And many other medicinal. What's that?
I should be eating more of that.
We all should, but I mean, it's definitely a practice because there's some spines there, and also the little tiny hairs. They're even the worst because you can't see them. There's technique to be learned.
Can you parboil them?
Can you what?
Parboil?
Can you parboil?
Parboil
Yeah,
to get the needles out?
Oh no, that's not how you get the needles out. No, not to get the needles out. No, that takes some special knife skills and some special tongs and some gloves. It takes a minute.
I made prickly pear salad once somewhere.
Yeah, that's what we made.
That's what you made?
That's what we made.
You used a scraper, like you used a carrot scraper.
That will do too.
I wonder what that was. Yes,
Yeah. And you know, if you've ever come to yoga after a night of partying, and your body's like, oh my goodness, that's the effect of a relationship, of alcohol or other things to the state of the body. It's all relationships, my friends. And think about the self-made man. Somebody's making that dude lunch, right? I heard a really good question the other day. Who cooked the Last Supper? Somebody, maybe many somebodies, almost certainly women,
Oh, yeah.
right? Roll forward, friends. Let's keep on moving in this free way, but from table pose. So we can get a little tail wagging going on here. Of course, you can pad your knees if you like. I hope that your movement in your hip joints and your low back are really smooth, really pain-free. And if they are, you can thank your synovial fluid. The slickest substance, I think the slickest substance on earth. I certainly have heard the chiropractors say that. Slicker than Teflon, slicker than oil. That's right there in the joint capsules. The body produces it. Turn your right toes under from table pose and extend your left leg back, but keep your toes on the mat now. Make sure they are on the mat so that there's a little bit of grippy action there. If you need to bring your body forward a little bit to do that, please do so. Take your hands slightly forward of your shoulder joints. And then on your inhalation, move your whole body forward a few inches. And then exhale, drive your left heel back. And do it again. It's just a little pulse. Inhale forward and exhale, left heel back. Keep your knees super extended. And one more time, glide forward and exhale, push back. Okay, keep that. Calf stretch, Achilles tendon stretch, all that. But then internally, see if you can use your muscles to lengthen your whole body so your crown reaches more forward. And you can sort of feel the muscles hug into the bones and find their space. Help the bones find the space, particularly in the spine. You give that another breath, growing long right there. Then you lift the left leg up. The right arm also reaches forward and up. Both limbs reach high. So there's kind of a curve along the back body. There we go. Exhale, elbow to inner thigh. Tuck your chin. Inhale, extend, and lift those limbs high. Repeat, exhale. Again. Reach up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, extend and hold steady. And then bend your left knee. And reach your right arm back. Catch your foot. Keep your chest turned forward. And press your foot into your hand. And where they are connected, the hand and foot, that's lifting up towards the sky. Maybe give yourself a little or a big biceps stretch. Does anyone get that on the right arm? That's a hard muscle to stretch, or they are. There's two of them in their biceps, two each arm. Owing to the fact that your elbow bends one way. So take it when you can. Okay, release that, friends. So foot back, hand forward. Keep your foot lifted another moment. Bring the hand down. And then take your left leg around to the side and forward. And move your block out of the way if it's there. So that it's just slightly off the mat. Mostly forward, just slightly off the mat. Okay, from there, walk your hands forward so your left foot comes to the earth. Drop your groins down. Send your heart forward and very slightly tilt your head back behind you. Okay, and this part's optional. It may take your breath away a little bit. Bend your right knee. Bend your right knee. Okay, belly forward, front of the thigh towards the earth. You're in a slight back bend. Drop your belly down. Inhale together. And exhale. Right toes come to earth. Hips back. Extend the left leg. Oh my goodness. There it is. Left hamstring. And all the way to the bottom of the foot. Give it 2 more breaths right there. And now we float. Glide forward. Okay, find a slow motion wave pattern through your spine. So chest forward, head back, bend right knee, look up. And then exhale, right foot down, hips back in space, descend, descend, descend through the torso. And keep on going. A few of those. Exhale. About 3 more, everyone. Nice slow motion. Every pass kind of peels back another layer, and hopefully the movement gets perhaps a little less intense in physical sensation. But still very clear, very strong what's going on. We're opening the hips, the legs, and to some degree the spine, and always the breath. Okay, when you come back to this version of Ardha Hanumanasana, where you've got your leg looked to the side, stay there, and we will do the ankle circle. So point your toes, really kind of close your toes down like you're making a fist with your foot. And then externally rotate your left leg. That means your little toe turns towards the earth. And then pull your toes back towards the rest of the body, internally rotate. So now your big toe comes towards the mat, and you point, and you externally rotate the leg. Leg, ankle, foot. And you keep going. A few of those. You feel all that's going on inside of that left ankle. Back to center. Okay, glide forward, and now heel to toe your left foot onto the mat, but keep it over to the left still. It's on the left side. Okay, lift your right knee up, and then get your 2 blocks under your hands, which are inside of the left foot. Okay, so you're in a low lunge. Keep the one on the right hand underneath, and then take your left hand forward, way forward, and then way up, and then way back behind you. Maybe you touch your back leg momentarily. And then exhale, swim overhead. And as you go swimming, straighten your left leg and come into a weird version of pyramid pose. Repeat. Bend your left knee, reach your left arm forward, way up. Let your head fall back behind you. Turn the chest up. And then exhale, swim overhead. Come to wide-legged pyramid pose. Drop your knee. Okay, go twice more like that. Really opening your left lung, left shoulder. Exhale, swim overhead. If you feel in a fancy mood, you can roll on the left heel, push your right foot back. And go one more time. And exhale, swim overhead. Good. Okay, you are in wide-legged pyramid pose. Everyone, put the entire left foot back down on the floor. Stay there a moment and ground the inner edge of the foot, especially the big toe mound. And then slightly draw your outer left hip back. And you might need to squeal a little right there. Keep pushing your right heel back and down. And give it 2 more breaths. Very good, everyone. Bend your left knee. Catch a bit of momentum. Oh, excuse me, I didn't say that the right word. Set your blocks forward a little bit, and then catch a bit of momentum off your back foot. Step forward and come immediately into Malasana, yogic squat. So your feet are kind of wide, kind of turned out right there. And then inhale, hands to prayer pose. Pull your chest forward, lift your crown. And then on your exhalation, reach your hands forward and curl into yourself. Slouch a little through your spine, tuck your chin. And then repeat that. Press elbows into knees. Pull the chest forward, lift your crown. And then exhale, curl into yourself. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, stay there a moment. Breathe once into your back body. When you exhale, come to Uttanasana. So you're going to start straightening your legs. And then heel toe your feet a little closer together. And come into a forward fold. Inhale, regular halfway lift, arch up Uttanasana. That's it. Exhale, forward fold, and then tuck your chin right at the end. And then rise powerfully. Come on up. Spread your wings. Trace a big circle with your hands. And then stop when your palms are together right there and interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up. Inhale here. And exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come to center. And exhale to the right. Your left foot gets heavy. Inhale, come back to center and do that again. Side bend left. Inhale, center. And side bend right. Inhale, center. Good. Release your hands. Stay long in your torso. Down. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold, and step on back. Arrive into plank position. Inhale together. Exhale, lower. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, forehead to earth. Inhale, a little bit higher in cobra. So some pressure in your hands. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, forehead. And then inhale. If you're up for it, extend your arms all the way. Keep your thighs on the floor. Stay there a moment. Roll the head around. And move your lower jaw a little bit. So you can feel some pull on your neck muscles. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Get those fingers spread wide, everyone. Just for fun, lift your toes up off the mat.
Spread them wide and set them back down, and then lift your heels, bend your knees, and in slow motion, wag your hips right and left. Enough so that you can start to feel extension on the side waists. You can move your head around a little bit. And then, friends, come to a still point. And all together, draw your head up into the body like a tortoise. Shrug your shoulders. And then exhale through the mouth and widen your shoulders on the upper back. Drop your head down. That's it. Do it again. Inhale through the nose, shrug, and exhale. Twice more. Inhale, but now growl in your throat. There we go. There's the lions one more time. Inhale, shrug your shoulders, stick your tongue out this time. Super. Now, come on back to table pose. Repad your knees if you want. Okay. And this time your left toes stay curled under, and your right leg extends back, and we start off with our toes on the mat. Okay? You come a little forward. From here, inhale and slide your torso forward a few inches, and then exhale, drive your right heel back. It's almost as if your heel bone can pop right out through the skin. Inhale, glide forward, and exhale, push back. Hello, backs of knees, calf muscles, inhale. And exhale. Slide back. Good. Go one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Keep that. Keep feeling the stretch on the Achilles tendon, calf, back of knee, all that. And then internally lengthen your body a little more so your crown reaches towards the front of the room by perhaps 1/8 of an inch. Maybe more. So you feel the distance between the crown of the head and the right heel. Give it one more breath. Stay steady here. You can release that calf stretch. Do you all know that you have a secondary heart pump in the calf muscles? The deep calf muscles called the soleus. There's something called the secondary heart. It's not really a heart. I'll explain it to you. Lift your right leg, okay? And then extend your left arm, thumb up towards the sky. Both legs lift, lift, lift. And then exhale, draw together. Elbow to inner thigh. Go past your knee if you can. Inhale, extend it, lift high. And exhale, decent squeeze through the belly. Twice more. Exhale. So it's not exactly a heart, but there's a pumping effect that helps the venous return back to the heart. And it's in the lower body, of course, because that's where your blood's far away from your brain. One more time. Inhale. Stay there. And then bend the right knee. And then reach your hand back and touch your foot. And then you work it. Okay, so one last thing about that subject. If you stand up on your toes every once in a while, or even if you just sit on a chair and lift your heels several times, it will activate that pump. So will walking. Of course, so will practicing yoga. Now, release that, everyone. Foot back, hand forward. Keep the leg hovering another moment. Left hand down. And then your right leg goes out to the side and forward. Just off the mat. And you encounter your right hamstrings. So clear. All right, here we go, everybody. Walk your hands forward. Put your whole foot on the earth. Drop your groins down. Send your heart forward. Tip your head back. And then if you're up for it, bend your left. Ha. Couple breaths. It is breathtaking to open the quadriceps and psoas muscles. It is a literal connection from knee all the way to your diaphragm muscle. Inhale right. And X, that's the respiratory diaphragm in the torso. Okay, back you go. Roll on the right heel and bow your torso. Stay there for a couple of breaths. If you can, slightly push through the inner edge of your right foot. That's the big toenail side. Anybody get a good stretch in your left low back? Or is it all hamstring? It's all hamstring. So I mean, sometimes some sensation is so strong it kind of eclipses the other things that are going on, but trust me, I know you know this, every single shape, every single asana has multiple effects. Glide forward, everybody. Again, your spine is moving forward. Tip your head back, bend your left knee, you're stretching your throat a little. Exhale, hips back, left toes down, right knee extends. And you keep going. Okay? Furling and unfurling the spine in a wave pattern as you open the legs, so profound. Let's go one more time. And exhale. Hang out here in the right leg extended, torso bowing down. Point your right toes. Okay, so curl your toes up strongly. The top of the foot stretches. Then you externally rotate little toe over towards the floor. And then you draw your toes back towards the body in flexion and spread them there. And then internally rotate and squeeze them together. And keep going there, a few of those ankle circles. And a lot of wows, because it's pretty sensational. Taking care of your extremities like this, and particularly the lower legs and feet, really opens up your connection to the earth, to the ground. Please go walk on the grass every once in a while, you guys. Although at my park, it's mostly thistles now.
Yeah.
And I walk across and I think, oh, the earth is angry. There's not been any water. And I'm like, that's how I feel for you, man. Come forward now, everybody, and then heel toe your right foot on the mat, still over to the right, but on the sticky mat. Okay, grab your two blocks and place them under your hands. Lift your left knee up like regular old runner's lunge. Okay, and then from there, keep the left hand on the block and reach your right arm forward. Really shrug your shoulder forward, and then lift your arm up. Lean your upper back behind you and touch the back leg with the right hand if you can. And then inhale, swim overhead and straighten the right leg as you go. Hold your torso down, push your left heel back and down. So catch the calf stretch again. Repeat, right knee forward, right arm forward. Reach, reach, reach. Back you go. Maybe a touch of your back leg or your butt cheek. And then swim overhead and fold. Okay, twice more, just like that. Then right knee. You're tracing 2/3 of a circle, 3/4 maybe. And come around. Oh, you can roll on the right heel now. And one last time. Thank you for being good to your right lung, right chest, right shoulder joint. Oh. And back to wide-legged pyramid pose. By the way, I just want to say, in my body, this is too wide. You've got to take a little step up in order for it to really land. You're welcome to do that. Put your whole right foot on the floor. All right, Lisa? You good? Good enough. Right? Just check. All right? Right there, friends. You ground the big toe now. So you're pressing the inner edge down to the earth, and then you're slightly drawing your outer right hip back behind you. So there's this long diagonal line of sensation from the big toe to the outer right hip. And it even goes further than that. God knows how many generations back it goes. 2 more breaths. Thank you. Then your right knee, okay? Move your blocks forward a little bit. Get a little momentum off the back foot, step forward and come get to Malasana. Malasana. All right, this part's more tricky. Inhale, pull your chest forward. All right, and then take your right hand, keep the pressure on your inner right knee, and take your right pinky to the floor. And start to turn your torso left. And then reach your left arm around, way back behind you. Take your torso closer to the right leg. And now inwardly rotate your right arm. So turn your thumb towards the floor. And then see if you can find, lean your torso forward. And see if you can get your fingers together. If you can't, just get them as close as you can. Now turn, turn, turn. Left shoulder goes back. Look up towards the ceiling just for 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Release that. Come on back. Prayer pose. Pull your chest forward. You're still in Malasana. And then exhale. Extend your left arm. You gotta lean your torso towards that left leg. Take your right arm back. Spin your left thumb down. And then reach, reach, reach. See if you can get your own fingertips. Maybe only get your own t-shirt. I don't know. Keep twisting your body to the right. Turn your head up, eyes up. And give it a couple more breaths. And exhale. Good, everyone. Again, symmetrical Malasana. Elbows into knees, chest forward. Exhale, hands to earth. And then from here, just step right back immediately into downward facing dog. And if, like me, you still have a blanket on your mat, you might want to just fold it and set it aside. Okay. From here, everyone, we're going to go full body wave. So lift your heels, tuck your chin, round your spine, and start to roll forward. That's how we come to up dog. Stay there a moment. Inhale together. Exhale, left shoulder goes forward. Bend your left knee. Inhale, come back to center. Right shoulder goes forward. Bend your right knee. That's it. Inhale, center. And then exhale. Downward facing. Very next inhalation, the left leg rises. And up it goes. Big, big, big. Turn your low belly left. And on your exhalation, bend the left knee. Inhale, extend your left leg. And just one time, take your knee towards your forehead, round your spine. And then draw back like someone's pulling your left leg up and back. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, extend the left leg. And exhale, step your left foot forward. Okay, from there, take your right foot out to the right a little bit and turn the heel in and then rise for warrior one. Lean back, everybody. Exhale, give yourself a deep cactus pose here, opening the chest. Inhale, reach up. And then turn your torso just a touch to the right and take your hands down behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, knuckles towards the earth, collarbones up, and exhale, humble warrior. Torso goes to the inside of the left leg. On your next inhalation, you rise. And when you do that, you straighten your left leg, lean on back, ground to the ball of the foot, and exhale. Again, humble warrior. Hang out there for about 3-4 breaths. Get soft and receptive in the head, long in the back of the neck, open in the front of the shoulder blades. together, right here. Exhale, hands come to earth. Okay, walk your hands to the inside of the left foot, and then take a little turn towards the long end of your mat. And immediately come to Skandasana towards the back of the mat. So you're going to turn your right toes out a little, bend your right knee, and roll on the opposite knee. And then inhale, come to center, and exhale towards the front of your mat. Keep your torso forward and low to the ground. Inhale here, and exhale. Belly down. Inhale towards the front of your mat. There we go, friends. And one more time each side. Inhale towards the back. Inhale, center, and towards the front. You can lift your hands up off the floor if you want. Now stay there when you get towards the front of your mat, and then walk your hands around and just transition that into a runner's lunge. So you just kind of pivot around there. And then step on back, plank position, inhale here. Vinyasa if you want. Exhale. Downward facing. Okay. Shorten your stance, everyone. Walk your feet up about 1/3 the distance. So the distance between hands and feet is shorter. Spread your right fingers like crazy and ground that hand. And then take your left hand to the outside of the right shin or ankle. Inhale here. And then exhale, pull your torso towards the right leg. And let there be a rotation through the whole spine. So your head is turning. Your hand is on the outside of the right shin. That's it. Feel the sturdiness of that right arm. And switch sides. Okay, ground your left fingers. Very good. Take your right hand to the outside of the shin. Inhale first. And exhale, pull your torso towards your right thigh. Let your head turn so the rotation goes all the way up. 2 more breaths. And release. Very nice, everyone. From there, walk your feet forward and come to the top of the mat. You could float forward if you're a floater. That's fine too. Inhale, strong flat back. That's the weird one where you bend both knees and you bring your arms into cactus pose. Look down towards the earth. Exhale, straighten your legs. Drop your head down. Do that again. Inhale, sitting bones back, crown forward, squeeze shoulder blades together, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, do that again. Now, this part's challenging. Stay here a moment and drive your fingers forward like warrior 3. Look down at the earth. Interlace your fingers together. Point your index fingers forward. Isometrically pull your hands apart from each other. Keep dropping your navel down. Isometrically move your feet away from each other. Keep breathing. And then like crazy, root your feet into the earth and rise. All the way up. That'll make your back strong, okay? And then interlace your fingers, turn palms up. Exhale, side bend left. And in this case, keep going. Trace a giant circle, bend your knees. Keep pushing your palms away and eventually towards the earth. Over to the right and back up. Stop there and do it again, but side bend right. And keep going. You can feel the skin and the muscles of the torso get pulled. All of them, all of them. You return to center and then dramatically, okay? So we're gonna go breath of joy, and it goes like this. Inhale, hands forward, little bounce in the knees. Inhale, arms out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale through the mouth. So it's this. This is nasal, and then through the mouth. Arms forward, arms out, arms up, and a little bouncy in your knees. Couple more. Once more. We get nice and kind of choreographed again. Rise on up. And exhale. Fall. Sweetly to the earth. Feels good to get some crap out. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Make your way to downward facing dog. You take the direct route or you pass through vinyasa. Your choice. But somehow or other, we all come to hips high in the air. Okay, friends, second side. Right leg rises. Stack your hips. Exhale, and your right leg. Inhale, extend your right leg, and take your knee towards your forehead, round your spine, and back out of that, lift. And exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, extend. And take a big step forward. Okay, step your left foot and touch out to the left, round the heel, and then rise for warrior one. And lean on back, everyone. Exhale, deep cactus pose, elbows way down towards the side bodies. Inhale, reach up. Okay, and that's your classic warrior one until we pivot our torso just a touch to the left. Take your hands down behind you. Switch the interlace of your fingers. Inhale, knuckles towards the earth, chest up, look up, and then exhale, humble warrior. The right knee is bent. The torso comes just inside of the right leg. And one time we rise back up and we extend the right knee, i.e. straighten. Lean back and exhale, glide that right knee forward and come to humble warrior. And give that a few breaths. Thank you to the super steady, super strong legs that is allowing for the upper body to surrender. That is the relationship right there in your own body structurally. 2 more breaths. Good. Hands to earth. And then once again, walk around to Prasarita. That's a wide-legged straddle. Long end of the mat. This time your head is towards the planks. All right, and then everyone, make sure that your heels are turned outside of your toes, because that's going to give you a little bonus stretch on the outer ankles if you're pigeon-toed your feet. Inhale, partway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands backwards, so your fingertips are towards the back wall, not the back wall, I guess that's the eastern wall, the prop wall, the elephant wall, whatever that is. And it's the direction of your arms that is pulling your torso down between your legs. And you surrender there for a moment. You let your head drop down. You soften your neck muscles. And then you see if there's any room at all for a slight inward rotation of your upper thighs, as if you could send your upper thighs back behind you. And I gotta do a time check. And as usual, it's one of those moments. Give it 3 more breaths, hurry. That's it. Turn your hands around. Inhale, partway lift. Now stop there a moment, bend both knees slightly, put your hands on your hips, point your elbow tips up towards the sky. And then with another strong back, rise slowly. Come on up, beautifully. Oh, good morning, everyone. Open your wings, last vinyasa. So turn your right toes forward, cartwheel on down. Flow through that. And if you would, come on down and sit on your heels or sit on a block, because this is how we're going to finish. And it's a little rare, so I just want you to be able to see this. I'll have you take a blanket. That's how it comes off the shelf. Open it once, and then fold it in thirds. So it's approximately this size. About the size of one of our mini bolsters. Okay? Watch my body for a minute, because I'm going to have you do this I'm gonna have you turn around and do this, so when we come to Shava, your head is this direction, but you know, it's hard to do that, so just watch for a second. I go simple bridge pose. This is gonna come underneath my butt muscles, not, my sacrum is higher, so it's a little bit lower. Okay, no big deal so far. And then I'm gonna take my feet a little wide, knees a little wide, arms out to the sides, and I'm just gonna slow motion windshield wipe here. And this is what I will ask you to pay attention to, okay? There's some downward pressure in the upper glute muscles on my right side. In other words, this pressure right here, but on this side. But more than that, at least in my body, is I get an oblique stretch out of it that's so good. Those are your, think of them as the lateral waist muscles that kind of go like that. And if you really drop the knee down and you take your arms not just out, but up a little, it's so nice. Both of them. And then of course we exhale to center and we inhale, slow motion windshield wiper. Last thing I'll say is you're welcome to just hang out here to any side and feel it. Or you can move with breath. Always exhale when you bring your knees back to center. Always inhale when you go into windshield wiper. That's it. Okay, so lay on down with your head this direction and get that blanket under your butt muscles, lower than your sacrum. Bend your knees, put your feet on the floor. Take your feet and knees a little bit wide, and then take your arms out to the side and a little bit up towards your head, so they're kind of in a V shape. Armpits are open. Okay. Inhale as your legs fall to the left, or whichever side, it doesn't matter, to one side. Okay, turn your head the opposite direction. The first time out of the gate, let's all just stay there a minute. Now, whichever leg is closer to the ceiling, think about that inner knee and let it drop towards the floor a little more. So in your case, Chris, it's your left. I think I could perceive you thinking. It takes a lot of thinking to find your body parts and then to cause them to move a certain direction. I hope you all know how good yoga is for your brain. Now inhale together wherever you are. And then exhale, pull your knees to center. Feel your abs engage to pull your knees to center. And then inhale, knees go the opposite direction. And then your head goes the opposite direction to that. And let me just check in. Do you all feel your obliques?
A little.
The side of the waist?
Just a little.
Just a little. If you take whichever knee is towards the ceiling, if you try and push it towards the floor a little more, you'll probably increase that. And then can you feel that there's a pressure point, or not a point, but a whole path of pressure along the opposite upper glute muscles? I hope you
That
can
I feel.
that you can feel. Yeah. Okay. So whenever you manipulate tissue, just like massage, you're breaking up some adhesions. And Leah, my friend, your blanket looks a little bit high, dear. Come on back to center with exhalation. Yeah. And then move it like just a half inch towards your feet. Yes, there you go. There you go. Okay. And then keep going, everybody. You inhale into the twist, turn your head the opposite direction of your legs, and exhale back to center. And keep going. Okay, slow down. We are approaching Shavasana. Move at the pace of slow, deep breaths. Enjoy the rotation in the spine, the massage along your glute muscles, and the stretch along the lateral waist, lateral/front of the hip. And go a couple more times. I can totally see you thinking about it, like, oh yeah. I'm gonna move your legs here. Just move your head. This is your exhalation. Inhale. Exhale.
You got it. And just think about, that's what a twist is, your upper body's going one way, your lower body's going one way. Now from there, everyone, return to center, please, and just finish by taking your feet straight up towards the sky. So you're having just a moment of legs up the invisible wall. And on inhalation, externally rotate your legs, so toes go out and flex your feet, push your heels up. Exhale and inwardly rotate your legs, point your toes, your big toes touch. Inhale, heels up, toes out. And exhale, toes in, toes up. One more time. External rotation of legs, internal rotation of legs. That's it, friends. Feet back down on the floor. You can take that blanket and just slide it down under your knees if you want. So it acts as a kind of a little bolster. You can also bring it around and put it on your belly if you prefer. Shaman. That's it. Bones are heavy. Heavy, heavy, as if they are made of cement. And you can feel them sink down into the earth, while the soft tissues are kind of melty. Last thing I'll ask you to do is raise your hand if you don't want to be touched during Shavasana. It's perfectly fine. Otherwise, finish with a big inhalation through the nose. And then clear it out through the mouth. And let's be done there. Let your body breathe. Enjoy your rest. Start to enjoy a few long breaths. I invite you simply to look and see that you are in fact made by and made of the entire cosmos. Inhale in some stars, my friends. Exhale them back out. Inhale some ocean currents. And exhale them back out. From there, roll your head very slowly from side to side. And feel the bundled networks in your brain making contact with the earth, which is full of networks of fungal fibers and roots, very much like the structure of the brain. And then let your hands open as if they were lilies, day lilies, opening. Spread your toes. And come into a full body stretch. Let your muscles hug to the skeleton. And then roll onto your left side. And just go ahead and hit the snooze button there for another 5-6 breaths. Let your bones be heavy. Let gravity pull you close, like an embrace, like a hug. Offer a couple more breaths into your back. I got your props, Leanne. Yeah, have a good day. And then when you're ready, friends, Slowly rise up to a seat. Feel how natural it is to be at home in your own skin. When you turn around and you've taken good care of your own skin. And all the other members of the community that make up your body or your sense of you. Notice how your skin is breathing and radiating light. Bring your palms together in honor of the deep reality of interbeing. With inhalation through the nose. Let it go. Voices together. One more for our own heads, our own eyes, our own inner light. Get some heat going, get some electricity going through your hands. And then place your warm palms on your eyes. Inhale together. Bow forward as you sing. Thank you, friends. I'm always so grateful to you, students, because the relationship, of course, with me is that without you, I don't have a job. And I especially don't have a job that I love, so thanks for coming.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think Inglewood Parks are so green if you need some green grass.
They're very green.
They're very green.
So they're still watering, yes. Denver parks are hit or miss.
Yeah.
I live over by Sloan's Lake, so some parts of the park are very green and soft, and some are completely
There's
full
a
of
sign in
thistles.
front of the rec center on Wash Park that says we have a permit to be able to water whenever we want or
Because
something.
they take from the lake probably, right?
Yeah, they may, yeah, don't drink from
There's a
sprinklers.
sign that says like, we're allowed to do this.
Right, yeah, so nobody comes in and says, how dare you?
My park has a lake too, so maybe they're getting it from the lake.
What is your
Like
park?
they don't have to do alternate days or anything like that.
It's called Centennial Park.
Where is it? I'm always looking for another place to walk the dog.
It's amazing. It's off of Federal and Union,
Uh-huh.
which is right by Costco, except for a little bit south of Costco.
Wait, Federal and Union?
So Union and Bellevue, so they're Federal and Bellevue.
Yeah.
And then you go north. And like that. So there's like that King Supers on the.
Uh-huh.
It's like a driving range or something like that. Yeah, King Supers, right?
I thought Union ran parallel with Federal.
I was hiking it, it's like,
If you want waste management, so it's right by the waste management. It's like a facility there. But it's called Centennial, you can't see it at all.
Okay.
It's got this huge.
So if you're going down Federal, you go past Bellevue?
No.
Okay,
So
so,
it's before Bellevue.
oh, okay. And then is it west of there
Yes, there's a big.
or east?
South, never west. West, so it's on this side, so it's the west, it's between San Diego.
And
Okay.
it's
Okay,
west of
so that
Union runs the same direction as Bellevue,
Bellevue,
but it's north of it.
north of Bellevue.
Yeah,
okay,
Runs the same direction,
as
Federal,
Bellevue.
good
Union,
to see you, Jeff.
Bellevue.
oh my God,
Yeah.
Google it, Beth.
But it's,
We have the technology.
there's a
I'll
lot
find it.
there's a lot of baseball fields there too. That's, I think, why it's there.
Is there a dog park nearby?
It used to be all off leash, and they don't have off leash anymore.
Oh, okay.
People take their dogs into the baseball fields all the time.
Okay,
So,
okay.
kosher.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was such a great session. It stretched all the words that I really needed to. How did you know? How did you know I almost got Charlie horse last night. Alright.
I found a house to rent over by Swan's Lake, and it was gone in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
2 days, it was like perfect for me.
I understand rents are dropping in Denver, rent prices.
Well, not for my apartment, but for houses, houses much cheaper than my apartment.
Really?
Oh, yeah, much.
Are you wanting to move into a
My
house
lease
so
is
you
up.
have a yard for the dog and
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
My lease is up again,
Uh-huh.
but they're giving me an incentive to renew by August 15th. They give me $1,000 if I renew by August 15th. Okay, so that'll offset the increase they're giving me of $80. I think my building is, I don't wanna say, I think they're not getting as many people, I think. I don't know.
I've got a girlfriend in a condo apartment downtown and it's mostly vacant. It's got a pool, it's got a grill,
Right, mine has all that.
all, it's nice, but it's mostly vacant.
I mean, the rents are too high.
Yeah.
The rents are too high, and
But I think they're dropping, at least I heard
I
that.
mean, I'm in a good spot because I have, my kids are 35 minutes, one's north, one's south,
Uh-huh,
right? So, kind of smack in the middle.
right.
That's a good place to be.
Yeah. I decided I need to,